this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run to the former Tar Heel TJ Logan. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
And 9.
No time now.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
After the turnover, it's Tua. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can be.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Texans to go here for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got out outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing on third down, Watson. Hard throw, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that's caught inside the 35. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Forced out to his left. Drops it off for Coleman. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Dolphins' 35-yard line.
They'll run it here with Logan. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 31. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Watson. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll run here with Ballage. And some space here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Kalen Ballage, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also
offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
At the 29-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked
Don't worry
up by
about it, baby.
Christian Fulton. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the...
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being... though he's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And my goodness, another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. It's a foot race. The 30, the 20, 10, and they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 21-0 our score after one.
Texans 21, Dolphins nothing.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
33-yard line.
Play action, now it's Tua. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
34-yard line.
Buying time to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th.
A good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Back to throw, Watson. Rolling to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This is Logan. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Hill on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
10. At their own 49-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On the carry, it's Logan. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
14.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back did
their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play it under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Ross Blacklock able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First down, Texans.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. The final shot before the break. Watson, he's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
2nd and 12.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
4-yard line.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter.
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and the Texans scoop it. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Tevin Coleman, the ball carrier.
The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down and 1.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
55 is mine, guys, 55. You got nothing today.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5.
It's Coleman here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
For the extra point.
And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now.
Makes the score Texans 28. Dolphins 10.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On first down, Logan pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Balaj. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion. And that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Where 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Steps away to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
On 3rd down, it's Logan. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
On play action, here's Tua. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Good.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the he just bumped up his personal stats with the 2nd score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think that.
I
just
that.
appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
Well, you are.
Thanks. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this fourth quarter deficit. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
48-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Dolphins on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run it with Coleman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers was...
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. Back to throw is Tua. Forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
28. Dolphins 20.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Houston. Kalen Ballage with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up. Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Fair catch made right at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 23 yards, the final tally. Hitter here is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
Let's bring it. 24 is the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll.
Today's final score.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know,